What's up? Just Sayin podcast where we talk about things. Yesterday was April Fool's Day. Were you fooled by that?
No.
Did you hear any funny stories?
I heard a lot about people at work being pranked, like people that work at offices where they would put tape underneath their mouses. What do you call like computer mouses? Mice? You can call them mice? Alright. That was a really big blonde.
That was a grammar thing.
I apologize, guys. It's been a long week.
This is Amanda Campanera, by the way.
Yes, you've heard my voice every single week, friends.
We're deciding to skip an intro this week.
We're just jumping right into it.
So
hop into spring.
Easter Bunny.
My jokes are getting really bad. I think it's like the school thing messing with my brain. Anyways, a lot of people were sticking tape behind the mice and putting like April Fools, and people were getting all rattled at work when their mice wouldn't work.
That's funny.
It's pretty funny. That's what I heard about a lot. Otherwise, like at my after school program yesterday, I heard that they faked an arrest and like all the kids were actually like freaking out.
That's funny.
And then, like, when the cop was like, psych, April Fools, everyone was dying. I don't know. I don't know if I would find that funny, though. I think I would cry.
That'd be scary.
I would cry, yeah.
Be worse if it was a SWAT.
Yeah.
SWAT team. You heard of swatting?
Swatting?
Is when you call the SWAT team on someone's house.
True.
We can do a whole podcast on that, but it was big with people who stream video games. People would find their house and then send the SWAT team over to their house.
That's terrifying.
Just to see them on the webcam.
That's terrifying.
It was terrifying.
Not
a good April Fool's joke.
Any April Fool's stuff on your end, or?
A lot of people like pretending they're pregnant and getting engaged.
Oh my god.
That's like the classic thing to do.
I heard a story from a coworker yesterday about how one of her friends got dumped on April Fool's Day, but it was legit.
That's not good though.
It was legit. She thought he was kidding the whole day, and then the next day he was like, no, it was actually serious. Like, I can't do this anymore. And I couldn't wait another day. Like, she was literally like, LOL, this is the worst possible thing that could happen.
That is not cool.
No, I would be devastated. That's just,
Another thing that happens, have you ever played The Legend of Zelda?
Yes.
The game?
Yes.
The new one that's coming out that's supposed to be like huge and open world and high definition and super mega polygons and stuff. It got delayed till next year.
Oh, that's
so
really
a lot
upsetting.
of people thought that they were gonna come out and be like, haha, April Fools.
But that was legit.
Nope, they actually See,
that's actually devastating.
Terrible.
I'm upset for you. For
and
all
then,
of you gamers out there.
Yeah, and another gamer thing, they faked a Star Fox game.
That's mean.
Yeah, have you played Star Fox?
I've watched you
We need
play.
your help, Star Fox. Andros has declared war on the Lilat system. Do a barrel roll. Sorry.
I've used Captain Falcon as a character.
That's F-Zero. You're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Falcon Punch.
Falcon Punch. I know I'm getting
Falcon
my
Kick.
figures mixed up. Sorry.
Show me your moves.
Show me your moves.
Okay, this is going off track way too quickly.
I know, right?
April Fools.
April Fools.
The one article I read that it actually got me like believed it for a while was this news article saying that the company that makes Nutella, the hazelnut spread, that they were discontinuing it because, and they listed like all the reasons. They listed all the reasons. It was really, really, really good until they got to the very bottom of the article, and it's like, oh, by the way, April Fools. It was terrible. That was terrible because there's other like hazelnut spread.
But
companies that are coming out.
But there's none that compared to Nutella. Nutella is
the
Nutella.
Original,
It's you can't compare it. Like there's no.
April Fools. So yeah, that's all I got for the news. I didn't really look much. I was on my phone a little bit on Facebook before work.
Fair enough. Who isn't on their phone on Facebook before, during, and after work though?
Awesome.
Anyway, Sal.
Yeah.
Update me. How's work? Sal.
I just want to hear what that sounds like when I play back.
Okay.
Sound
ill.
So our topic today, we've been thinking about doing this topic for a long time. It is how to survive workplace drama. Drama in the workplace.
Trauma in the workplace.
Apparently, office drama is a lot worse than any other drama. Like if you work in an office, depends on if it's an open concept office. Because I know people who work in open concept offices, and it's
ultimate
really bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're always looking at each other, and it's just weird. People are always in your business, and it's just people are always looking at you. I've worked in an office like that, but it was yeah. as an intern too, so I was like always trying to look happy because you don't want to look like a depressed intern. I don't know. That was my mindset. You can talk now.
Well, I've worked in a few different work environments. I've worked in retail. I've worked in grocery stores. I've worked at banquet halls. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in a community center, which I work in right now. I've worked in an office. Nice. And one piece of advice you should give yourself before you ever start working is remember, not everyone's gonna love you, because that's something that people forget. And you walk into a workplace and think everyone's gonna love me, we're gonna be best friends, I'm gonna be the cool person.
See, that's what I thought when I started my jobs.
Yeah, and no, it doesn't. But just go in, keep your head strong, stick to your guns.
Yeah.
And I mean, mind you, it's okay to make really good relationships and connections with people, but yeah. Another thing...
Don't try to please everyone.
Yeah, don't try to please everyone, one. And don't trust everyone right off the bat. Because it could bite you in the butt. Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you can't really trust anyone because I've seen this happen where people will go out of their way to make someone else look bad just so that in turn would make them look better.
Yeah.
So... people will look for any reason they can to make you look bad in order to make them look better inadvertently.
I was at a store where we were being marked on our performance based on our sales and how much we earned. And...
was it commission-based?
It wasn't commission-based. It was just like a positive reinforcement thing. Like you would get a gold sticker at the end of the month or something.
That's
like it
adorable.
It was dumb, to be honest. Like it's cute when you're in school or like at daycare or something, but not when you're working and you're trying to make money. And it's like, haha, you work your butt off and this is a gold star to show you how much we appreciate it. Like,
nice.
I mean,
it's like employee of the month almost.
Yeah, it's whatever. But
a lot of places don't do that anymore.
Mind you, I made really good friends at that place. Like, I made some good connections, and I also kept to myself as much as I possibly could. There were still those people, because I tried to be fair. Like, if I know a sale wasn't mine, I'll own up to it. I'll be like, hey, this wasn't my sale. Here you go. Like, the only other exception I would make is if that person was finishing their shift or something, or going on lunch and I was taking over. That's different. Or I would say, hey, split the sale. I'm fair. When it comes down to it, I just want to be a good person and give people the best customer service that I possibly can. Not let any of my life stuff get in the way. Not let workplace drama get in the way. But then there's some people that are like hyenas to get their sales. They stir the pot.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were thinking about the drama aspect of the people.
No, I'm talking about people like just being dishonest in like their work ethic. Like I'm talking about like sales and stuff. Yeah. But even like people in general that you're working with, like they'll put on a nice face.
Yeah, and then
then the next thing you know, you turn around and whatever you just said to them, they're saying to another person, and it turns into one big game of telephone.
They change it around and make it a different. Yeah.
I had a boss like that. I was just working at a store. And I quit that job to work at my community center job. But that manager, she was like the ultimate example of bad workplace environment. Like she had a restraining order against the store.
Really?
No, the store had a restraining order against her when I got back.
So the store couldn't go anywhere near her?
No, she couldn't go anywhere near the store.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, one of us would have to call the police and she would have to be escorted away or like...
That's awkward.
Reported on or something. No, she genuinely, like, she meddled with everyone's lives that was in there, including my own. Like, I was a victim of workplace, like, abuse for sure. Like... That sounds, You really need to be careful. People are sharks. Especially when you're at work sometimes. Like, it's very rare you get a very zen workplace.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true, yeah.
I don't want to start workplace drama. I don't want other people to get involved.
Yeah,
I'd rather just keep it to myself and keep this strictly business.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, like, I've had a lot of work experience, and I have come to realize the less personal, the better.
Yep.
Like, if it's personal...
Come to work, show up, go home, and...
Yeah.
Whatever, something about that.
And I mean, if you have to disclose personal information, go straight to your supervisor. Don't sit there and babble on about it with coworkers. And I mean, mind you, you're gonna meet some really good friends, like here and there, depending on the job, that you can talk about it with. But if you're going through something personal and it's affecting your work performance, go to your supervisor, go to your manager and talk about it. And just say, hey, this is what's going on. I don't really want to get this out in the open, but, can't be here this day because of this, my work performance sucks because this is happening. At the job that I just had, before I went to my new job, I was working there on and off for like 3 years. Like, I would go to a different job, and then I would go back to that one for some reason, because I don't know, I had connections there because of my family, and they were always, like, open to me, and I'm pretty close with some of the workers there, and because there's only a couple of them, like, it was never a seriously dramatic place.
Small-knit group, yeah.
It was a small-knit group, besides the boss that has a restraining order against the store. She was...
Sounds like fun.
Ridiculous. But, like, when I came back the last time, I was there for about 8 months, and she was gone at that point, so everything was peachy keen. Like, there was no drama whatsoever. It was very relaxed, and everyone was open with everyone because we all worked together at some point. Like, but that's a rare working environment. But before, when I was working there, like a couple years ago, and this manager was working, I was going through like a bit of a weird health thing. I think I mentioned it in one of the podcasts where I was like in and out of the emerge.
Oh yeah,
but
the awkward one.
But more or less what happened was she made this whole assumption, like this boss, that, okay, let me just backtrack a little bit and give some background like information here. There's my manager, there's the manager at the top, who was the one with the restraining order, and then there was my supervisor, and then there was my 2 coworkers.
Okay.
So it was an October weekend. I took it off because I was going to visit some friends in Guelph.
Was it an awkward weekend? October. Awkward.
I see what you did there. Yeah, it was Halloween weekend too, so, you know, things were gonna get a little fun, a little crazy, you know, whatever. I fell that weekend, and, you know, I was kind of sore, but I didn't think anything too crazy of it. I came back to Hamilton the next week, and I started experiencing pain, and little do you know, not little do you know, next thing you know, I'm in the emerge, in and out. I
love how you call it emerge.
It's the emergency room, but I call it the emerge.
That's so like hip.
I am hip.
Emerge.
I'm pretty hip, though.
Did you emerge from the emerge?
Maybe. Well, duh, I'm here. But anyways... But anyways, because I came back that weekend on the Monday, I worked and I was complaining about these pains, and next thing you know, like, I was in and out of the emergency room, being more proper.
Emerge.
And
you emerged?
My manager, the one that had the restraining order, she had been in and out of the store, but it was mainly my supervisor that I was, like, keeping in contact with, and, like, I couldn't go into work because I couldn't walk. I had all this pain, and, like, they knew the whole story. They knew all the details, all the gross stuff. Like, we were open like that because we had an open relationship. Like, me and my supervisor and my coworkers were, like, family.
Yeah.
But my manager, she knew, like, the basics. And anyways, I went back after I had like an emergency surgery, and I had recovered for a week after my doctor telling me, you know, you can't walk, you can't work. I was on T3s. I went into work a week later, still limping, and my manager went up to me. She was like, "That's what you get for drunkenly falling. I don't feel bad for you.
You are an idiot."
And it had nothing to do with a drunken fall that I had.
You deserve that.
It literally had nothing to do with that weekend and me falling. It was bound to happen. It was a genetic thing.
Oh my gosh, I can't deal.
I can't even. But no, she said that in front of another one of my coworkers and me, and then, like, walked away as I was, like, keeling over, because I had to take breaks every 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because I couldn't stand for that long. And my coworker literally said to her, and, like, to me, she goes, "Amanda, your face is, like, go sit down in the back or something, like, you're in pain." And then my manager just gave me a dirty look, and apparently she just kept talking smack about me for the next week and a half, and it was, like, horrible, because it's, like, I can't even work, and, like, I actually, like, I'm in pain, and it wasn't, like, my fault that this happened. And and every time I tried to explain myself, she wouldn't even listen to the misconception. She wouldn't even try to, like, open her mind to, like, understanding what actually happened. She just wanted her own story to be believed, and...
Damn.
Yeah,
Has she ever been drunk before?
Oh, yeah. I won't even get into her.
Because, like, that's, like, what, you think you're better than you? Because do you never get drunk or something? Has she never taken a drunken fall before?
Yeah.
Oh my god, like...
I know.
I can't even explain.
I can't even.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, like, that, obviously, like, it's over and done with now, but at the time it was just extremely frustrating.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep, but whatever. Honestly, I don't miss working there at all.
That's good.
The only thing that was, like, super convenient about working there is the fact that, like, there was the mall across the street, there was Tim Hortons, like, right next to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did have the Tim Hortons still close.
It's too convenient.
That's awesome. And yeah,
So
Subway, too.
I hate Subway. I will not eat Subway.
We can't be friends.
Too bad you're related to me. You have no choice, kid. No, I can't eat Subway. I've worked beside it for like 3.5 years, on and off. I mean, it was good for like a month, but then I don't know. I can't eat Subway. No.
Can't deal.
I can't even. Can't even. No.
Can't even deal.
Nope. But yeah.
Yeah.
Timmy's was good though.
Yeah, Timmy's is always good. Timmy's is always a thing.
Yeah.
I went on a Timmy's run today at work. It was fun.
We just went on a Timmy's run, and I just finished my double-double.
That was the quickest drive-through I've ever been through at a Tim Hortons.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, that was like, couldn't even figure, like, you drive up, I'm like, hey, man, what do you want? Double-double? Okay. Can I have double-double? Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. That means $11.75.
$11.75?
Take away one.
What kind of coffee are you drinking?
Minus one.
Duh. No kidding.
10. Minus 10.
Yeah.
Math is what I can math.
You can math?
I can math.
That's reassuring. Oh yeah. I'm personally like I'll have Tim Hortons if it's convenient. I like Timmy's bagels because they're cheap. Mm-hmm. I will get Tim Hortons coffee only if it's dark roast, and like tea, you can like mix and match the tea bags, which is pretty cool.
Can I just add something? I knew someone who worked at Tim Hortons, and apparently when you're serving and you're making bagels, the expectation for serving bagels is 60 seconds for each bagel. You have to serve a bagel within 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Crazy.
Wow, that's...
So when people ask them for like double toasted bagels, they secretly hate you. You know what makes me really angry?
What?
I remember 2 years ago, Roll Up the Rim didn't finish handing out Roll Up the Rim cups. Yeah. Sorry. Wow. Whoa. I cannot speak.
Roll Up the Rim blup.
Didn't stop handing out Roll Up the Rim cups until like mid-April. And they were still taking Roll Up the Rim tabs until like June.
Did they stop taking tabs after a while?
I don't know, but they stopped handing out Roll Up the Rim cups, and it's April 1st. They stopped handing them out 2 weeks ago. They're getting...
quick.
They're starting later, and they're ending earlier. And wow. I also heard, fun fact, that they're rolling up the rims before you even roll them up yourself, which means they're checking them. Potentially.
Huh.
I don't know.
Only some locations probably do that, right?
Probably. But I don't know.
That is stupid.
But
if you work there, though, wouldn't you try to sneak one every once in a while?
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Because, get this. I had a friend whose neighbor owned a Tim Hortons. Yeah. And at the end of the season, actually, there was like 3 weeks to go. He came into work one day. He was a work friend, actually. And he had a whole bag of Roll Up the Rims. It still had like a month to go, like 3 weeks, a month. And he was like, do you want some Roll Up the Rims? And I'm like, yeah, I want free coffee. Like, I never win anything. Like, I won one donut this year, and I lost the tab. Like, I do not win. And I buy a lot of coffee.
Well, do not do that next time.
I see what you did there.
See, I'm bringing, like, a level of humor to this podcast that you cannot do.
Oh, that's me.
Emerge.
I'm sorry.
Emerge.
No, I'm just hip.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
Keep talking.
See... You're funny in the way you speak, and, like, you can say things at the right time. Yeah. Me, I just have funny mannerisms. I just wish you guys would see me talking right now. I am hilarious.
You're doing a lot of hand motions right now.
Yeah, I am. I always do, though.
Last podcast, I'm like, Amanda, why are you pointing at the mic?
I was very passionate about what I was saying, so yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you were like leaning into the mic and pointing at it, and I'm just like, Amanda, they can't see you do that.
That's okay. Maybe they can feel my finger being jabbing the mic. Maybe, probably not.
How do you know for sure that they actually roll up the rims before they give them to you?
Well, apparently, like I didn't say this or hear. Well, I heard it, but
you don't have to say. You don't have to say the location.
No, I don't even know what location it was, but I heard there was a friend told me that a friend went to Tim Hortons and went to roll up the rim, and it was already rolled up, but they tucked it back in.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, too, like, again, I've only won one coffee this year. And the one time I won it, it was a large coffee. And the lady said to me, she was like, oh, good luck rolling up your rim. And I was like, oh, I'll need it. I haven't won yet. And she goes, maybe you won't need it this time. I mean, we had a nice conversation, too. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I don't know. The location that is by my work right now, like, there's a lot of really rude people. There's a lot of really angry
That's not nice.
people. No, I'm just saying in general, like, I never hear happy people in there. People are really rude. Yeah. And I rolled up a rim and I won a donut. I'm like, what are the odds? But I never won again after that, ever. Like, and I always bought largest. There's more wins likely to be in large.
When you told me
cups.
that, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Is it because they're more expensive?
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
It's encouraging people to buy more larger cups.
And get over caffeinated and have anxiety problems.
And they do roll up the rim, and they put more wins on the larger cups because then they'll get more people to buy the larger cups, which will bring in more money.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's a business thing.
Like, no matter what size the cup is, it still costs the same amount of money for them to produce, right? So,
I had a friend who, the first day of Roll Up the Rim, his first coffee, he won a $100 gift card.
Wow.
I was like, okay.
Damn.
I wish.
Awesome.
If I won a $100 Tim Hortons gift card right now, I would cry. Do you understand?
That's awesome.
I live for coffee. Like, I'm a student now. I have 6 exams.
Oh.
I need the coffee. Yeah. Yeah.
Do they, does the card expire after a while? Or does it, like, diminish? I don't know if... I never read the fine print.
No, I don't know. I think what you have to do is, like, you have to go online and be, like, type in a code or something. Or, like, go to Tim Hortons and be like, hey, I want a gift card or something.
No, like, would the money, like, diminish off the card?
Oh,
because you know, gift cards in the past, they would, like, get the expiry dates and stuff?
I don't think they have expiry dates anymore.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Right?
That's so, like... That's so cryptic.
Yes.
Because the prepaid credit cards do that. They diminish after a couple... Every month, it diminishes by like 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, then 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 30. This morning I was on Twitter, and a YouTuber... I guess a lot of YouTubers do this, but he put out a Starbucks gift card. It's the one that goes with the app. You know, there's the Starbucks app that you hold up to the scanner at the Starbucks, and they scan the card.
Yeah.
He put out like $100 of just like Starbucks, so you can go to Starbucks and he'll pay for your coffee.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
But the thing is, you know, there's that a-hole who just buys like 1 million coffees.
Oh yeah.
With that, who just can like waste it all.
For sure. That's usually the way it works. I mean, if I have a gift card... Okay, one thing that I'm guilty of doing when I have a gift card anywhere... Yeah. Well, specifically with, like, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, McDonald's even. Yeah. If it's, like, $25 or $50, like, and me and my friends are going to Timmy's or something, I'll be like, guys, it's on me. I have a gift card. I do that all the time, and the next thing you know, I have, like, $2. Because I'm like, it's not my money. I'm going to get my friend some coffee, and I'm like, feel good. But then I look at myself, and I'm like, I actually needed those coffees.
I'm gonna check if I have a gift card in my wallet.
I had a $5 gift card that my dad gave me to Tim Hortons, but I literally used it in like 2 days.
Oh.
No, sorry, it was in 1 day because I needed a lot of coffee on one day.
I have a Subway gift card. And you can get coffee at Subway.
I won't even walk into Subway if I don't have to. Like, just the smell of the bread nauseates me.
How do you line up for that?
We were about to go to A&W. Well, we went to A&W because I told... Well, Sal's working on a project for me. He's helping me with, like, some of the editing and stuff. Yeah. And I said, hey, I'll get you, like, onion rings or something, or, like, a root beer, or whatever the hell you want for fast food or whatever. I'll get you a treat. And he's like, okay, nice. let's go to A&W. And then I was like,
coffee,
I really want a coffee. Like, I need some sort of energy if I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And then he's like, A&W has coffee.
Yeah. They have that. It's a country style.
Yeah.
Country style.
And
coffee.
the first thing he says to A&W is, do you guys have coffee? And they're like, yeah, we just have to brew it.
Yeah, we gotta brew it.
And then Tim Hortons is like across the street, and I'm like, there's a coffee shop. Yeah. Right there. And it was cheaper at Timmy's. I'm like, can we go? Like, it was like $2 for a regular coffee or something. Yeah. Forget about it.
I think every restaurant has to sell coffee now.
Oh, for sure.
It is a staple that you need to have.
It's a necessity.
A necessity to be.
Necessity.
I've done that. I've actually gone to A&W for coffee once, only because I had to get coffee quickly and...
Country style coffee is really good though.
Yeah,
Tim Hortons, not Tim Hortons coffee. Sorry, I actually prefer
Tim Hortons coffee. Sucks.
I prefer McDonald's coffee.
A lot of people are saying that.
No, it's so much stronger. And instead of Starbucks, I'll go to McDonald's because it's right in between. It is inexpensive, and it is good coffee. And the espresso is pretty good too. I always get Americanos.
True.
Because Americano is like a watered down espresso, but so good.
Yeah, the McDonald's is trying to like change like their image.
McCafe.
I know. Like
they're trying to make it luxurious.
The McDonald's in Ancaster is now McCafe.
But I love that one.
McCafe.
It's so good. You know what bothers me? That in the States, Tim Hortons is Tim Hortons Coffee and Bake Shop or something. Cake and Bake Shop.
Because it's a Canadian thing. They don't know that.
They ruined it.
Well,
Actually,
Burger King owns Tim Hortons.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
Do not ruin it.
Burger King owns Tim Hortons, so it's an American company now. So get over it. They can do whatever they want. We are not like the Canadian economy is just kind of like going nowhere right now.
Yeah.
Well, not really nowhere, but like clearly there's something going on. Like Target closed down. What else? Did Sears close down yet?
I don't know yet.
But a big thing that I wanted to talk about today was Future Shop Canada closed down in the most interesting way I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, this past weekend.
Yeah. Let's just hypothesize. I don't know, because I don't remember exactly the day, but let's say, okay, Thursday they closed.
Yeah.
Wednesday, everything was fine. And this is what blows my mind too, that like Target, I don't even know if Target will beat this, because Target, they came here, they spent all this money, and then they just packed up and left.
Yeah.
But Future Shop, they were open one day, and then the next day, the employees are like just gone. They're all fired. They all lost their job. Of course, they're getting like economic stability stuff.
Yeah.
They're getting help, but like the fact that they lost their job so quickly.
Yeah.
Is insane. And like I would understand why they would do it that way, because they don't want any protests and stuff before and after. Well, before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because imagine they come out and they're like, okay, we're closing down all the Future Shops in Canada. People would freak out. So they just shut them down, and now no one can do anything about it because it's already too late.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's some people who like live working, like their livelihoods is working at Future Shop.
Oh, I know people that, I don't know anyone that works specifically at Future Shop.
Yeah.
Like, right now, but I knew like other employees of Future Shop, and I knew people that worked at Target. Like now, and they were literally like, we woke up one morning and we found out that we were going to be jobless in like 6 weeks.
That sucks.
And it's like, some people, like, this is how they make their money. This is how they make a living. Some people are students and don't have any money for groceries. And it's not exactly like Target Canada was graceful in closing down. They didn't exactly treat their employees with respect, or at least the dignity that they should have after experiencing something like that. And even like the sales, like the closing sales, not good. Did you see? Like,
I heard they marked up prices on some stuff. Yeah. Just to try and make the money back.
It's funny because like that's not gonna work. No.
Well, apparently people bought it.
Yeah. Well, now
everything's gone.
Actually, things are 75% off now. Yeah.
See, I called that. I knew that was going to happen.
Well, what else are they going to do? They have to be out by a certain time. Like, they can't just expect people to go into their store and knowing that it's about to shut down and only pay for like a normal regular discount that you would get anywhere else. I wouldn't. I would walk in and walk out. I'd think that was a joke. Because, like, they still had stuff at regular price even when they said they were coming out with all these discounts. Like, no.
Yeah, that's pretty shady.
Crazy.
But Future Shop, just gone. I can't even believe, like, well, when there was a Future Shop in Ancaster, like, I bought everything there.
Oh, yeah.
Everything that I had. The only thing I didn't like about Future Shop is that their return policy was very, very confrontation-based. You know what I mean by that? Like, confrontation-based, where it's like, what's the reason why you're returning this?
Yeah,
what
like, it's what you say that determines.
Let me call a manager, and then the manager will decide if we should give you a refund or not. Whereas other places, they're like, okay, we understand you made an incorrect purchase, or it was faulty, or this or that. Because in the end, it's not, like, it's just like...
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Linkin
Park reference.
In the end. Doesn't really matter.
I heard that band sucks. That band really sucks now.
It sucks.
I don't care if I offend a lot of people. I was a big fan of Linkin Park when they were Hybrid Theory, and they suck now. Fort Minor was a good thing.
Yeah.
That was a good little spin-off that Mike Shinoda did, but now they suck. I think the worst album I ever owned of a band was Minutes to Midnight, because it was like soft and serene, but then they still had like the screamo stuff in it. It sucked. Why are we talking about Linkin Park?
I don't know.
How does this link into what we're talking about?
Hey! So I think that's like the 5th reference you made. That's impressive. I'm kind of proud of you right now.
What were we talking about?
We were talking something.
You're on Snapchat.
I am. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at people's stories. It's kind of funny.
Future Shop. More like past shop. Dun-dun. There's no future for Future Shop in Canada. But then again, like, Best Buy owns Future Shop. And why do we need two identical retailers?
No, it makes sense. Like, there's absolutely no point.
Yeah.
But if anything, why did they have to completely shut down Future Shop? Why couldn't they just...
No, they're converting some into Best Buys.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, why can't they give these Future Shop employees heads up and maybe even a job at Best Buy?
I think that's part of the deal, but like now...
It better be part of the deal.
I think now,
I haven't looked into it that much, so I'm hoping that's what goes down.
But
like,
apparently, I think that's what will happen, but like they're really, really like... They're trying to get the best... Like, I know this is really sad and probably breaks people's hearts, but their plan is to get Best Buy down to the level of like EB Games, like the storefronts, little holes in the wall kind of stores.
Seriously?
They're trying to get it down to like the smallest possible store so that they can just like, it'll be like electronics retailer where you just go in there. They have phones, they have this, they have that. Because now Best Buy, it's like, we have phones, we have DVDs, we have games, and we have all this extra space. TVs, vacuum cleaners, remote control cars. They have aisles for literally stupid things now because they have all this space and all this shelf space. Well, they have the car audio section, like that's obvious. They have the TV section. Now they have a Macintosh, Apple products. Now they have computer products, and they have this and that. And then they have like crazy random, like they have guitars, they have blenders, they have appliances, and they have like remote control cars. And then music like pianos, and it's crazy. And now now they're like selling baby food and like protein powder online.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I don't go to Best Buy or Future Shop.
I spend all my money at Best Buy.
I think I've gone a couple of times to get certain things for my car or like accessories for my phone or something like that. But I've never like gone into Future Shop and sat there and cruised around because because I wanted to. I've always just kind of been like, oh, okay, like go in, get out.
Because now that I know that Future Shop and Best Buy, I knew that they were the same thing. So I was like, what's the point of me going to Future Shop if I can just go to the Best Buy? Best Buy's closer to me.
Funny thing, once upon a time, I bought a car charger at Future Shop, but I completely forgot I got it at Future Shop, and I went to Best Buy to return it because it was defective.
Yeah.
And I go to Best Buy, I'm like, hey, I need to return this charger. It's, defective, like it won't work. The guy looks at my receipt and he goes, this is Future Shop.
It's the same store.
And I was like, same company. He's like, I can't do the return. I'm like, this was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. He's probably went back to the lunchroom and he's like, hey guys, guess what just happened? Someone returned
you probably
from
thought
a Future
it was
Shop.
hilarious.
Someone bought something from Future Shop and returned it here. What an idiot. People are stupid.
Well, it was a bit of a blonde move on my end, but hey, I'm not going to sit here and deny it. Whatever. Technically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All good in the
hood. It's all good in the hood. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think we're done. It's been an hour.
Okay. All right, we're good.
All right, the podcast is done. I'll probably have to edit it more, but
all right.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
If you have any comments, concerns, questions, anything for us, please like, listen, comment, subscribe.
Yep. Thank you.
And we're always looking for feedback. We want to make this better. What do you want to hear us talk about? What do you want to hear spoken about? I mean, just saying there's a lot of things that could be discussed. And subscribe because I have more coming, and then me and Amanda will keep talking about random stuff, and it'll be fun. Good times. It'll be good. And yeah, tell your friends. Yeah. Because that's what everyone says at the end of their YouTube videos and stuff. Just tell your friends. Subscribe here, click here, and if you like this, sit around all day and watch the rest of my videos. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I need to eat more, so okay. Bye. I ate them all. Oh. That's okay. Yeah, baby. Yeah. See you next time.